Hi, my name is Lee Behrens. I'm the Manager of Planning and Project Management for the Ramsey Washington Recycling and Energy Board, also known as R E. R E is a joint powers board between Ramsey and Washington counties, who have been working together since the 1980s on solid waste issues. Today, I'll share an update on the county's progress in recycling, our investment in the future using research and analysis, and our next horizons for reaching county goals on waste reduction, recycling, landfill diversion, and climate action. One way Minnesota measures how well counties are managing trash is by looking at the recycling rate. The goal for metro counties is 75% recycling by 2030, which includes traditional recyclables, food waste, and more. We also have a goal to minimize the amount of waste that goes to a landfill. An important year for Ramsey and Washington County's recycling rate was 2016, the first year of county ownership of the R E Center in Newport and for county waste designation ordinances. 2016 started a decade of transformational change in the two counties' trash system, based on the R E board direction to move past the status quo and work on the next generation of solid waste management. By 2020, the two counties' recycling rate had grown to nearly 50%. Most notable is landfill reduction, due to processing more trash for waste to energy and capturing more materials for recycling. Our projection of the future is based on major investments in the two counties to improve how we manage trash. By 2026, a new counties-wide food scrap pickup program will be available to over 800,000 residents, and the R E Center will be recovering more recyclables and food waste from the trash. Because of this, landfilling is expected to drop from 14% to just 5%. We anticipate a 60% recycling rate, the county's highest to date. And this projection is conservative and doesn't account for other new or expanded programs in the coming years. All of that said, we have more work to do, and Ramsey and Washington counties continue to push forward the strategies that will get us to our 75% recycling goal in the next 7 years. What we are doing in the East Metro has been a long time in the making. R E and the counties are well known in the metro and state for investing in the future using research, analysis, and evaluation that turns into decisive and effective action. One research area was to develop the R E Center Enhancements Project, a $42 million investment, including $7 million from state bonding, to construct a new building for food waste recovery using robotics, and new equipment to recover recyclables and organic-rich materials from the trash. Sorting the trash is only the first step to transforming a solid waste system. Another area with over a decade of evaluation is future technology for solid waste. R E has vetted technologies like anaerobic digestion, gasification, and more, including site visits by county commissioners. The R E board also takes an active role in market development for the end products from trash so that facilities that manage trash are financially viable and sustainable. We're evaluating markets for recyclables, compost, and renewable natural gas, which comes from anaerobic digestion of food waste. Lastly, believe it or not, sometimes working in the recycling sector means rolling up your sleeves and actually looking at what the trash is made up of. This way, we can make informed decisions about education and new ways of managing trash. R E has a comprehensive history of research, which lets us take informed, concrete action to reduce landfilling and manage waste responsibly. But we're not easing up yet. We have many upcoming opportunities to continue our leadership in the state and region. R E is targeting several areas like waste prevention, food waste recycling, solid waste technology, and end market development to get the counties to that 75% recycling goal. This will create models for other counties to reach 75% as well. We prioritize preventing waste in the first place, which has the most environmental benefit and reduces the cost of managing waste by eliminating it entirely. Because we are launching the largest food scrap co-collection program in the country, we can share this model so it can be replicated by other communities here in Minnesota and around the country. R E will also continue to analyze how waste streams are evolving and the capacity for managing new materials in the metro. Lastly, we'll continue work on the next generation technologies and developing strong, sustainable end markets from solid waste, like renewable natural gas, biochar, and even emerging products like green hydrogen. We're also evaluating how renewable fuels from trash can reduce carbon emissions and meet climate goals. While our recycling rate is a high priority, not all waste materials can be managed like the most common recyclables and food waste. R E also prioritizes minimizing landfilling and finding the connection between the solid waste and energy sectors to reduce greenhouse gas impacts in both sectors. The first major step towards next-generation solid waste management is with a technology called anaerobic digestion, which I've alluded to a few times already. Digestion technology, common in Europe and becoming more prevalent in North America, has been used for decades to manage agricultural waste and food waste to produce clean, renewable energy called renewable natural gas. This transportation and utilities fuel has a negative carbon intensity and can displace high-emitting fossil fuels. By using special microbes to break down food waste in a large, airtight tanker container, we can get clean energy and valuable soil amendments. This keeps waste out of landfills and is a meaningful climate solution for our region. The next horizon for solid waste management looks out towards the next 20 years, and just about everything is on the table. Waste-to-energy methods like combustion to generate electricity, what we currently do with trash in the East Metro as an alternative to landfilling, has the benefit of reducing the burning of fossil fuels by making electricity or fuel from trash. But the future of this technology is uncertain, so we're tracking technologies that can manage trash in new, beneficial ways. One technology is called gasification, which heats trash materials over 1200 degrees without combustion by controlling the amount of oxygen. The main product from that is called syngas, which has many applications. It can be a replacement for diesel fuel. As another example, Minnesota-based Delta Airlines has been exploring sustainable aviation fuel, which can come from gasification. Syngas can also become biochemicals for industrial processes as a sustainable alternative to petroleum-based products. There are even gasification methods that create plastic lumber. Overall, these technologies have substantial environmental benefits, such as reducing greenhouse gas emissions compared to landfilling. Thanks for listening to this update on Ramsey and Washington County's progress on recycling and managing trash. Overall, our approach speaks to R E's vision: vibrant, healthy communities without waste. The East Metro is working across the board, from waste reduction to waste to energy and everything in between, to bring the next generation of solid waste management into reality. To learn more about R E, go online to recyclingandenergy.org or schedule an educational tour at the R E Center in Newport by going to recyclingandenergy.org/tours.